We're continuing to get to know the Gulls as the season sits just a few days away. Tuesday against Vermont will be Newport's first game. Zach Letson joined today by two-time Newport Gull Spenser Smith. Spencer, you're one of four returning Gulls this summer, the lone hitter that's coming back. But I'm just curious, what made you want to return to Newport this summer?
I had a great time last year. The people are amazing. The team is fun. The games there are awesome. There's not too many places where, the stadium's filled out every night. And when they offered me the spot, I couldn't turn it down.
Yeah, well, I want to take a step back for a moment. I mean, you're on the Northeastern Huskies, and you guys had quite a hectic week last week, not this week, but the week before, playing in the CAA championship game against Hofstra. You had a multi-hit game, and what was your team's biggest game of the season? Just kind of take me through that last week that you had for you and for your teammates.
So it wasn't a secret that we kind of struggled the whole year. We were up and down. We weren't consistent. But I think everyone on the team would agree that we kind of put it together there towards the end. We showed what we could have been for the entire year. We would go down in games. We'd get the clutch hit that we wouldn't have, during the regular season. And there was a lot more fight in us. We took down College of Charleston, which they swept us to start off conference play. And then we took them down twice in the conference tournament. We battled against Hofstra. They walked off against us twice. Those were two really good games. And it was just like, this is what we could have been for the whole year. And it was a fun week, but it kind of showed us what we should have been. But we battled, we fought, played 5 good games. 2 of them didn't go our way, but can't look back and regret anything.
Well, you're back now with the Gulls from that season coming to a close last week. And you talked about, all the things that made it such a memorable summer. Is there one specific memory that comes to mind when you think of, last year, June, July, when you think of it all, one thing that sticks out to you?
I honestly think the camps we run in the morning for the kids, and then seeing them later at the game later that day. It's kind of a small thing, but you see these kids running around in the field and they're having so much fun. And then you see them later the day at the game and they're cheering you on and they're running the goalie in the outfield in the 7th inning or whatever it is. And it just it makes me realize why I played to begin with.
No, I'm sure they'll be ecstatic to see you again this summer, which will be fantastic. Well, you're someone who, you talked a little bit about the environment, but you must really love Cardines Field because you played with the Gulls last summer. You also played in the Newport Collegiate League the summer before that. What do you enjoy most about what's one of the older ballparks in all of America?
I guess the coolest thing is there's nothing like it. With the dimensions, the high fence, it's right on the water. The dugouts are on the same side and the bullpen's on the same side. It's just a unique feel. I just like, especially as a lefty, I like the short fence down the right field line. But it's like it takes you back. Everything's kind of old school, the old wooden stadium, but it's definitely something that you got to go there and play there to kind of appreciate it.
Yeah, well, you come there from Northeastern this year, and of course the Huskies program, they have some connections to the Gulls, not just yourself, but Scott Holzwasser before that. And this year, unlike last year, you bring a fellow Huskies teammate with you and a fellow infielder in Luke Beckstein. How would you describe your relationship with him and your desire to play together, not just at Northeastern, but now with the Gulls?
So he was one of my roommates this past year. So we were pretty close. I think Newport's going to love him. He's got a lot of energy. He brings a lot to a team where he's fiery. He'll try and make the diving play every time he's got the chance. He's going to give you a good at bat every single time. There's no give up. He's going to be a good fit for the Gulls this summer.
Well, he just said a lot of nice things about Luke Beckstein, but what can you give the fans maybe something they don't know about you, Spenser Smith, something that you think fans might not know?
Something fans might not know about me. Well, I know that a lot of them think I am a power hitter, but I am not. There was one time last year, a kid, he must have gone to the 2 games I hit a home run there, and he was like, "You gonna hit a home run tonight? You did it last night." I was like, I don't usually do that.
You had 1 or 2 out there on the houses.
I plan on having a couple more if I get
There you
lucky.
go. And I'll be excited to see that, as long as they don't hurt too many roofs out there.
Yeah, I want to do the netting so the neighbor gets happy.
Yeah, yeah. But it was quite the season last year, a roller coaster ride here in Newport. Of course, you probably want a different result with the way the season ended, but I'm curious, is there something maybe besides that that you want to get out of your Gulls experience here in 2022?
I guess kind of similar to probably what the coaches want is I kind of want to have a more consistent year, kind of have a more consistent approach at the plate, kind of be more consistent in the field. I feel like when I was good, I was really good. And then when I was bad, I was, not so great. But if I can just stay kind of like in a good mindset, I think I'll walk away from the summer happy.
All right. Well, Spenser, we're looking forward to seeing you out there on the diamond with 3 other returning Gulls and a brand new squad, a brand new coaching staff. It'll be a very exciting summer. Spenser, thanks for taking the time today.
Thanks for having me on.